Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wally1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome to Eco. Welcome once again to Eco. Been a lot of Eco this week, but well, given the holidays and all the activity and stuff, it seems better to kind of chill. Plus, it's a new server. Gotta play on the new server. Batman, welcome, thank you for letting me first. And Ontario with the Hydrate, hello to you as well. It may be a quiet night tonight, but I see there's a couple people in game, including the aforementioned Ontario Gardener. Let's just hop in and take a look here. Ontario's here, Airriss is here, and 610 Ice is here as well. I'm assuming that Airriss is, oh dear God, Airriss is doing her thing over here, accumulating the scrolls to keep it real over there. You need wood? Well, that's not something I can really help you with over there, Ontario. There's plenty of trees here. Oh, jeez. Yes, that is the profile for their for their thing they're building. I don't know. It's a tower, but other than that and this vague shape so far, I don't know what it's supposed to look like in the end. But we will have to see. So at the moment, I am making mortared stone with the actual masonry recipe, because I hired, I think it was Occam Scar anyway, a mason anyways, to come over and pay us a visit. Oh, Airriss did it. Ah, Airriss came over, paid us a visit, and put in the labor I needed to get this mortaring started, which means that we can make quite a bit cheaper of mortared stone than we were making before. A little bit more efficient, which is fine. I mean, it was fine the way we were doing it, but it's better this way. A dad joke. I need to scroll through the list and find where we're at here. And nurture alert. Let's see here. Here we are. Nerd shirt. We'll do that one first. Addicted to capping. Welcome. Today's nerd shirt is Mr. Heat Miser. And dad joke. How do mice floss their teeth? How do mice floss their teeth? Let's see. With string cheese. Alrighty. And let's see. You went and did a little today? You tried to make a little farm for your seeds? That's good. Just to kind of get some experience with it and stuff. I mean, it's more efficient if you let the others do it, but if you do it yourself, then you learn something, I guess, right? And then now I need to also shift over a bunch of my sand. Because I need to use it to make some mortar as well, which I assume Airriss also did. Let's pull the sand into this stockpile. My stockpiles are still a little disconnected because, well, it's still early. I guess I didn't need that much of this stone. All right, well, let's see. Can I shift any of this? Not really. All right, do that. I can push this somewhere. Over there, maybe. This can go there, this can come back over here, this can come down here then, these can go up there then, there, let's see, these here, as well as here, because the sand, or the stone is done now, so we should be good to go with this mortar now, and you have more than plenty. I put too much in there. If you don't see us tomorrow, you won't see me tomorrow. Well, at least not a stream. I'm not streaming tomorrow. Let's see. And the game's been complicated for you lately. Your brain's just been going, durr. Yeah, I know it. I know it. Oh, I was. You're right. All I did was shifted stuff around in the stockpiles. So I took the mortar stone we didn't need anymore. Or the stone and the mortar stone. And I shifted that over to over here. And I put the sand up in this stockpile here. That way it gets picked up by the masonry table, which is tucked away in this room. I did start making tools this morning. I was on a little bit earlier today and made some tools. I can make some more. I'm hesitant to make too many because, well, if I do, then I run the risk of having too many very expensive tools. But I can do these upgrades for some folks. They would like their stone big shovel upgraded. They would like their stone axe upgraded and a stone pickaxe upgraded. I bet you this is all Airriss. But we can do that. Let's do upgrades, because these are all the recipes that I added to the game as part of our community mod. So stone axe, a stone big shovel, and a stone pickaxe. Yeah, I'm betting these are all Airriss's. I bet she came over and paid a visit today. Put my iron axe back in place. I'm still using a stone pick myself, or stone axe myself, and a stone... No, that's an iron big shovel, so I didn't have to do that part. You have ideas, but you can't seem to execute? Well, I mean, if we can find a time when we're both in game together, I can try and give you a hand. Just been a little bit these last couple of days, you know. All right, so those should be upgrading now for later purchase. So what I've kind of set up myself up to do here is to sell tools. And that's going to be like my primary, like my bread and butter of my business here. And that's going to be to, oh, hello, Ontario Gardener. There's wood axes in here, iron ones. They are expensive, but that's what happens. You could try to sell the seeds. I wouldn't actually sell them. Like, they're not... I just make them free. So if you want to experiment with them, but otherwise I just make them free. And I let whoever come and get them who wants them, basically. Oh, don't put that in there. Do not seek the treasure. Let's see. I need to switch this storage so that it is not outputting to this box at all. That is seed box only, please. Let's move this up here. Let's move this up there even before that, I think. Tools don't need to be up there, though. And then, yeah, that's probably fine there. That'd be good. Tiny stockpile, too. Here. There we are. Give them away? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't... If you're not gathering, you're not farming, then I wouldn't plant very many plant seeds. Tree seeds, you could plant, but the plant seeds, I wouldn't bother. Am I out of... I am out of. I need a little bit more iron, crushed iron. And that is going to be 2 plus 4. That would be 6. Let's do 3 more of these then. And then that'll get me that done, which will get me that done, which will mean a little bit more iron available. Hello, turtle. The oaks that I planted, I would rather keep the oaks that I planted, which some of them didn't grow. But no, all those birches and cedars that are up there that grew wild, no, you can have those. I don't care. Yeah, were you standing? Yeah, I haven't even gone up that far. I mean, I'm going to do a lot that's up here in the cold forest too. Calendar and I have been claiming his is all the orange and yellow, mine's all the green. Although this one's a little bit wrong color-wise. Ah, that's why. There we are. Okay. Is that better? Nope. How about we go over here a little bit further? Okay. That's better. So, yeah, I've claimed all this green here, and he's claimed all the orange and yellow. And then we're probably going to take a little bit more up here, but then we'll be done. I don't see us going much further than that. But yeah, definitely up there. I mean, I might take some of the trees that are closest to me. Like, I probably wouldn't go any further than, like, this bit here. Like, just a little bit of these, but it'll only be intermittent and more rare as time goes on, to be honest. Just because I'm only doing it now just so I have a little bit to make a little bit of hewn. But, you know, honestly, if you're selling hewn, I'll just buy it from you, too, and that'll be fine. So, either way. Let's shift this down here. So, I cleaned out the rest of this iron that was in this vein here that we were working on last night. I did that earlier as well. Oh, there is one more piece right there. Actually, there's more behind it. Nice. You will be for sure? Yeah, so if you're selling it, I may just come over and buy it from you. It just depends. Caledon's working on trying to get himself something built, which he's going to end up with, using a bunch of hewn to do that. But after that, I don't know. I'm just trying to keep up with the iron demand here on myself, because with the new ore spawn algorithm, it's a little bit tougher. Work orders for arrows? No, arrows cost the same no matter who does them. If you look at the icon, the work icon on the recipe, and I'll go upstairs and show you. Let me just pick this up. Don't leave your stuff laying around. Oh yeah. If you look at the icon, the work icon, if it's just this basic hammer, like the arrows are, arrows here, this basic hammer, anybody can do this labor. There's nobody who does it more efficiently than somebody else. So you might as well just do these yourself. Now, you could make the argument that you should buy the wood. One could make the argument that you should buy the wood rather than chopping it yourself, because in theory, someone else is going to be a little bit more efficient at gathering that wood. But since 4 arrows cost 1 wood, it's not that much of a deal. So I would just do that myself. Basically anything on this table, the tool bench, you can do yourself, because it's all the same hammer here, until you get down to like the soil sampler here and the stone road tool, which actually have specific requirements you have to meet. Let's see, what do you got? But like, if you are making things like mortared stone or hewn logs in a large quantity, then you're better off purchasing those from somebody else, or doing what I did here and setting up an order for somebody to come by and make it for you, because they can make it a lot more efficiently once you get these basic modules made. Because this increases the efficiency of this table by 25%. So when I make mortared stone, when I was making mortared stone the first three days or whatever it's been, 4 days until now, I was using the recipe here, which uses 6 stone and 1 mortar to make 1 mortared stone. Now that I've put this basic upgrade 2 into this machine, when a mason comes by, anybody with Masonry 1 skill comes by, they can make this one for me at the rate of 0.75 mortar and 3 rock per mortared stone. So that's like half the rock and 3/4 of the mortar, because this is also more efficient on the rock. And it's only cost them 15 labor to do, but they also get efficiency on the labor itself, whereas this was costing me 20 labor to do. So it's even cheaper in that respect too. And so you're much better off using one of these recipes, or getting a carpenter table and setting up a hewn recipe and putting up a contract, a work order at your contract table. You can make yourself in the workbench, and you can just set up a work party for it, and you can recruit somebody to come in and put the labor down on your project, and then you can just feed it the materials, or you can buy the materials, or however you want to handle that part. But you can do that all yourself, do it locally here, and all they got to do is come over and put the materials in, put the labor in, and like especially for the mortared stone, I'm mining the rock, and I did an order for mortar from sand also that Airriss came over and did, and I did that also as part of, or I did that also because I got all this sand. I still need to do another order for this. I've got all this sand that I can't do anything else with. So if I get a mason to come over and make me some mortar, and then also make me some mortared stone, then I can get the materials that I need. So that's the that's kind of the thought behind all of this. And so, yeah, so the same thing goes for hewn logs. I don't know what the recipe is for the hewn, but I think what happens is they start out at 2, and then they get all the way down to 1 eventually as you get more efficient, and their labor goes down to like from 20 or maybe less than that at the carpentry table, goes down to like 80% less, like 20% of that's like 4 labor, or maybe it's 15, so maybe it's 3 labor per hewn log. So it's really, really more efficient to do those things rather than making them yourself. Or just take your boat out, especially once you have a bigger canoe with more storage in it, and go pay a visit to Og or Airriss for mortared stone, or Ontario for hewn logs, or whoever else is doing carpentry, or logging rather, and go and buy the stuff from them. Ontario, you're doing weird stuff over there. Oh, it was bugged out. Okay. So yeah, that's what I would do. And then rely on the point of the game is to work as a community, is to rely on everybody to help you accomplish what it is that you want to accomplish. And if you're kind of doing it all yourself, then you're not playing the game the way that the game is intended to be played. So that's at least what I try to recommend to everybody, is to actually play the game the way that it's meant to be played, and do the buy the stuff or hire the people out to do the stuff that you can't do the best yourself. Scrapping the whole hunter's blind for now till you get more of the hang of this. It's understandable. I mean, you could just build a simple house for now. Like, a lot of us are just building simple to start with, to get some house points going. Go buy that furniture, get the house points going. And then when you have a little bit more... when you're a little bit more established, when we have more resources as well, like when the community has advanced technologically, then build your building that you wanted to have. And maybe you'll even build it with better materials too, which will give you a better housing score, which will mean you'll get more skill points long term. So it's kind of a good thing to not do the thing you want to do end game at the beginning of the game. I lost an iron ore again. Probably up on the surface someplace. These goofy display bugs. Oh, there's the iron ore. It's sitting right here. Weird. Okay, this and that. This. Let's shift this up and out. Just free this cart up a little bit. And you get a simple house. You need to build a little shed or something for your research and butchery table. Yep. The research table can actually be put in your regular house. The butchery you also want to put in your regular house. You want to put it in your kitchen room. Actually, just put this here out of the way, just so I can get past it. Big shovel was glitching out earlier. What I've found with that is you just toggle it between go to another tool and then come back, and it'll work. I don't know why that is, but it is. It's been that way for a while. Here we go. It's really hard trying to find a game all of us can play. Well, here's one. Sucrose Sukaton. Does the specialization in some high skill craft get harder if you do multiple specializations? Yes-ish. So what happens is, as you level up, which is this bar here, each level is worth more experience points, and you only get the ability to choose another specialization every time you level up. So the answer is yes, but may not be the yes you were looking for exactly. It may be a little bit different than what you were asking, if that makes sense. And however, you can mitigate that a little bit by skilling up or advancing in the types of food you eat, as well as in the house decorations and things you have. Yeah, it's more of a time investment thing, because this is, I'm earning right now 32 experience points per day. 26.8 from food, and 5.3 from my house, which means I need to work on my freaking house. But I'm working toward working on my house. I just have too many things that I'm trying to do at the same time. So it's a little bit of a weird balance, I guess you would say. That's kind of how it works out. It's kind of an odd kind of combination, but that's how to mitigate it, is to... I guess there's no more iron down here either. Dang it. Yeah, so you gotta help fight along it. The gray stone is actually white. It's just getting dark, so it looks gray. But it's limestone. So I have some of that upstairs, and I'm actually going to, I think I might put an order in for a mason to come by and give me some labor on a limestone craft. And I'm definitely going to do another basic mortared stone, the gray, blue-gray stuff. And so there are 5 or 6, I think 6 different types of stone. Some of them can be used to make a specific kind of mortared stone. The sandstone will make mortared sandstone, which is still orange. The limestone will make mortared limestone, which is white or off-white. And granite, which we haven't seen yet in my digging, is dark gray, and it'll come out as a dark gray looking whatchamacallit? It'll come out as a dark gray looking mortar stone. But if you don't want one of those, then you can do just this generic blue-gray mortared stone, which has been in the game for a long time. What you want is wooden cart, Batman, and I don't see any for sale right now. So you'll have to implore a carpenter? No, an engineer to make one. The engineers were all a little, I don't know, upset today, I guess, due to the lack of food available. So I don't think they played very much earlier. And then, of course, they had to do, family Christmas obligations and things. So, this is kind of a rough... And that's why also Derpumu wasn't on today, is because he was dealing with Christmas stuff, I think. So it's, it's a little bit of a rough time. On the other hand, like if we'd have waited, I wouldn't have been able to start the server up until at least tomorrow. No, Tuesday. So then it would have been at least Tuesday, late evening EU time, to be able to play. So it's kind of a crapshoot a little bit. This is coal here. I need to eventually get some more of this out, but I just haven't yet. Because you don't need a whole lot for what we're doing. Not until we get to steel will we need a whole lot. I also mined out the iron that was right here, too. There's a little bit. I need to get up there to get that at some point, but we'll do that in a little while. But what I intended to do today was actually build a little bit of a new store down here. Strife, we have Strife on the server? Yes. Just a second, let me look at this. I happen to be on call this week for work. So I have to deal with stuff, and I'm getting all kinds of calls these last couple of days too. Come on, phone. Alright, I'm going to have to be looking away for a minute to see what's going on with them. Give me just a minute here. Drives me nuts. Because, of course, they, you know, can't function without anything on a holiday weekend. Let's see. I can get started while I'm waiting on stuff to load up, though. Do this and that. I should probably use the better hammer. Should also put some dirt in that hole, I think, before we do this. Let's do this. Let's do that before we start this. 1. Punch the dirt. Now, let's try this instead. You made a farming area, made a complete mess. That happens. But, you know, most of us have a lot of experience in this game, so it's not a surprise that you know, you're not familiar with anything really other than the tutorial has taught you. And so it's just going to be a matter of, you know, learning how to do it. What have they done? Well, okay. Calidorn is here. Where's your hat? Heretic. You removed it? You don't want to look... Well, but it's your natural state. Why wouldn't you want to look like that? Probably later avatar shop kind of thing, so it's basic items. Not into doing unfinished beta games at all. Maybe peek at some wiki or VODs. Game home didn't have much at a glance. There... So, to be perfectly honest with you, Sucrose, Get out of here, Mountain Goat. The developers' support of the game is a little bit lackluster. To be perfectly honest with you, the thing is that it's the game is disturbingly addicting, even with that. No, you can't scare me. Nice try, though. Too hungry. Nope, you can't. It's impossible. Impossible. Well, it's yeah. I don't know if you want to define it as an early game or not, because our community's been playing this game for 6 years, since it came to Steam. So I wouldn't call it that either. But they just don't seem to be all that good at supporting, like, I shouldn't say that either. I don't know what the which words I should use. At making it, at doing the things that I wouldn't agree. I would not. Jeez, exactly, addicted. Exactly. At doing all the other things on the game that one would think they should be doing. It's kind of a weird situation. And I don't have any more of those, so I should probably not seal this off, because somebody's going to fall in there and then I'm going to be getting yelled at. They kind of focus on certain parts and not others, and they kind of fall short in a couple areas, but that's the problem, is that they really it's a really good game, even though there are these issues, and it's like, oh, those sticks, okay, cool, I will claim some more then. They kind of, it's...
You're that nerd!
Yeah. Rip Dan, welcome. It's weird. It's just really hard to describe, because it's a really fun game that is very difficult to describe how it pans out and plays out. But we the group of us who keep playing it really love it, so. Saint Calidorn? Alrighty, hey Joe, welcome. I mean, I've got 1,500 plus hours in it, I think. Yeah, over 1,500 in Steam, and I did play some not in Steam. So there's a lot of hours behind it over the course of 6 years. I don't remember how many I have not on Steam, but quite a few. Yeah, and I know Batman the last couple of days, our kind of, playtime hasn't really lined up well. Because I would help talk you through some of this stuff if I could. Let's do it like this, I think. And do the color. But our community is very global, and so we have people from. Ooh, what the heck? Ooh, lag. That's some lag right there. Lag. I'm getting the FPS, the Calidorn level FPS tonight, Calidorn. I don't know what's going on with that. You're becoming a good shot? Good. And the kind of good thing about that, too, Batman, is that as you get better with the bow... Yeah, that's bad. Something triggered my lag tonight, Calidorn. You lurk in a tent? Okay. Not that. Restart helped? Yeah, I know it. Just taking a look at what's going on before I do. Get a feel for it. Yeah, it is just completely... Okay, let's restart the game. It's... What the heck? Weird. It's kind of potato worthy, but not as... It's not as acceptable on a potato. It's client memory leaks, not server memory leaks. As far as we can tell, although the memory in the game's using right around 4 gigs of memory, but it always uses right around 4 gigs of memory. So, I don't know. Maybe. It's a dedicated server we're all sharing. Hosted at Calidorn's home. Locke, welcome. Nerd shirt alert. We can do that while we're waiting for the game to load. Today's nerd shirt is Mr. Heat Miser. Which, if you don't specify hat, I take them both off. So... Yeah, it's Mr. Heat Miser from the Christmas, one of the Christmas movies. But yeah, the server's hosted in Calidorn's home in Norway, and I'm in the United States, but that doesn't usually affect us negatively. So it's not the server, it's not the location of the server, it's just the game. You get these lag spikes even... See, now it's completely fine. You get these lag spikes even if you're playing like in the local server. It's the way that it is. Wish I could say more. Kintaru, 1993. That's the one, Joe. Yep. Let's see. Open the deed, indeed. Do that, do this, okay, edit. Let's just sign out the next couple of blocks here. That'll be good. Oops. Add the Calidorn. Calidorn and I are kind of teamed up here a little bit. He's focusing on cooking, but we're claiming parts of the forest because underneath it is stuff I can mine. So we have all the yellow, orange, and green stuff claimed for that. Okay, so I need to set up another work order for more mortared stone, and a lot more mortared stone than I had before. Maybe... Let's see... Could even do more than that. Let's do a big fat 200. I'll have to mine the stone, but what am I going to do with it? And we're going to do this, of course. And I need to put up the work party for it. I went into the deed, and you can do it from the map here, too. If you just click on the little deed symbol, it'll open this screen up, and you can edit the deed, and then you just right-click on the squares, on the chunks that you want to add to the deed. How much of the land do you want to rule? All of it. Yes. On the map, yeah. I can show them the tower. Claim. Let's see. Add. Nope, not adding that. I'm just adding the labor. 300 or 3,000 labor. For 3,000 masonry 1 labor, I want to give 60 credits, and I'm gonna. I don't think I can step that up. I think you can only give a couple of rep per day. That's fine. There we go. Yeah. Airriss, Joe, Dan, and a couple of other folks, Lilith Rebel, that might be it, are working on a tower of this side, as well as, of course, the high over here. But the tower of this size, and that's all I know is how big it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to look like other than that vague shape. And they've only done like 1 course of stone, or maybe they've done more now, but they haven't done very many courses of stone around it. So it's a little bit of a mystery yet as to what it's going to look like in the end. Let's see, that can go this way. That's fine. This can come up. This can come up as well. This needs to go down. Alright. Excuse me, freaking saguaro tree. There we are. This goes over there. These, those, the other things. Good. Alright, so I need to draft a mason to come and do that. And I think actually I want to do one more thing. Oh, you already been here and done it? You still here? Or did I not set that order up? Did I not click OK on it? Oh, it's a draft. I gotta post it. There we go. Okay. I also want to do another mortar stone project for limestone. So let's set that up too. I don't want as much of that because I don't have as much of that, but like 40. And we can use that for other things. I want mortared limestone, craft, and I'll set up another work party for that. Not this one, just the 600. Oopsie. Just the 600 masonry labor. Gonna give a credit coin again, and we'll do 12. Post. No. So each block has a tier assigned to it. If I stand here in my building, which has a wood roof and a stone wall, and I mouse over this area down here, where it says kitchen, yours may say a different room type depending on what the room is. It shows that I have 110 mortared stone, 50 hewn logs, and 25 dirt that make up the walls, ceiling, and floor of this building. Now, some of that dirt is that wall. Some of it might actually be that. That one's probably not. But the way this works is each building block has a tier assigned to it. So you can see mortar stone is tier 1 and hewn logs are tier 1. All the tier 1 stuff is just mortared stone of any of those types. There are 4 different types, or any of those 3 types of hewn logs. That's tier 1 building blocks. Tier 2 building blocks are something different, Tier 3 building blocks are something different, and Tier 4 building blocks are something different than that. And so, but there's usually 2 or 3 different sort of classes or groups of materials in each tier, but as long as it's tier 1, it's tier 1. It doesn't matter whether you're using stone or wood. And then dirt is tier 0, as are all other natural surfaces like raw stone that's still like not been mined, and you know, dirt, sand, anything that that's like the raw material, that all counts as tier 0. And one other tip, when you're trying to figure out what the heck it's counting, these corners, like this bottom corner below this block of dirt down here counts. So it's all the tiles you can see in all 6 surfaces, as well as the tiles that line each of the edges, like this, and each of the corners, all 8 corners that make up the room as well. So, and if the room is rectangular, if it's odd shape, then it's going to be even different. But so make sure you check all of those weird edges and corners if you're trying to figure out where that room is reporting the last bit of, say, dirt. Because you may have just a corner or an edge that is missing 1 block, and that is telling you that it has 1 block that's missing, basically. So keep an eye on that. Openings like this door here and these windows just don't count as anything at all. But they can only be of the size of up to 1 by 2, whether it's horizontal or vertical. But if there happens to be something outside of that window, like this dirt might even be affecting it, sometimes that can affect the room score because it's still counting some of that outside as inside, which is kind of a bummer, but it's the way that it works. So this room is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across, including those edges and corners. 1 above, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 below. So that's 25 dirt. I don't know where the rest of my dirt is coming from, but it could be this stuff out here. Just depending on how it's counting it as a room. So kind of keep that in mind as you're doing things. I don't think it's counting the dirt out here because this is kind of an open area, but that little bit back in there might be counted because of the way that corner back here is shaped. This might still count as kind of part of the room as far as the room score is counting. It's a little bit wonky. Oh, and up here on the roof, this little room up here is my latrine. Okay, so I can't, unfortunately, work on that some more unless I make some myself, so we're not going to do that. Let's see. There is a little bit more stone here that I want to work on getting out, but I also want to... Really is crap on a shingle? I don't know what that is that. But there's just sometimes weird issues, and you have to be able to kind of manage the issues. And it's a lot of experience, as I mentioned, to learn what those issues are. Let's see. Yeah, I can pop over and take a look too if you want. And see what it is you see. That might help. Tomorrow might be a little busy though. But tomorrow night or Tuesday. Okay, so let's go do some more mining. I should make some more stockpiles before I go wandering off, though. Ooh, I need some more wood. Guess I need to go chop down a tree. Because I do not have that much wood left. Yeah, so you need also a separate room for each type of... a separate enclosure for each type of room that's in the game. And there are 4... or 5 of them, depending on how you count them. Because the first type, or one of the types is industrial, which is like that's where the rooms that or the tables that you that don't really go anywhere else, that you don't want in your house. Like most of the crafting tables are industrial tables, and so you want to be careful about putting those in the actual house rooms, because they will negate any of the house stuff, like the living room, bedroom, kitchen, and bathroom. But things like some crafting tables, like the butchery table that you have, counts as a kitchen decoration. So it'll make a room a kitchen by putting a butchery table in there. And so in that case, you want that table in your house because it'll give you house points for having it in your house. It just needs to be in a room that you want to be the kitchen, that doesn't have any other room-specific decorations in it. Clean this pulp up because I can turn it into good stuff here. All right, come on. There we go. And a Chaos. Resub for 6 months with Prime. Much appreciated. How are you doing, Anna? Can I see in here, please? No? Don't be a jerk. Oh, there it is. There it is. Alright, good. And you? Maybe? Almost. Yes, good. Yes, good. Okay. Clean this mess up. I had to clean Calorn's mess up earlier. Merry Crisis, indeed. That's a lie? What's a lie? That you have 6 months in a row? So, probably not. Wood pulp is useful for tailors and masons. That might be it. You haven't been subbed for 6 months in a row? So, depending on how you renew, it sometimes will say that you're within like a grace period and lets you have that resub. Or maybe, I don't know, something weird with Twitch. I mean, let's all be surprised if something weird happens with Twitch. Okay, that tree was not old enough yet. I should not have killed it yet. Usually got over 200? Yeah. Calorn is gross. Nice. I had to clean up some of your tree leavings over here in different places. Weird. Yeah. Twitch is twitchy. What else can you say? Oopsie. Let's see. You can go over there. Over there. Hard pass. Yeah, I can't remember what else uses mortar. Farmers can use it to make fertilizer as well. But the cellulose fibers, the tailors, particle boards. Oh, really? Okay. Once they get sawmills up and running, which is probably waiting on me, loggers can make boards out of pulp now. I thought I just added you to both of those. Did I add you to both of those? I mean, you probably have done it now, but I could have sworn I did. Like, I probably have the video showing that I did it. Of course, that was potentially during the lag period, so it might not actually kept. Yeah, don't hoard, because it doesn't do you any good, and somebody else might be able to use it. That's kind of the gist of it. And the game has some built-in recycling recipes, and we try to... I've tried to make some more when I can, when I think of some, to be able to make things useful beyond their normal use. So, that's me. eat some beans. So I think we just need to go and maybe find some more iron, which might be a little bit tough to do. Because we found all the iron in there. We just have to kind of reach out. Ah, there's some right there. There's some over there. Just got to get to it. I also need to keep drilling down. Yeah, I suppose that's, you know, a potential, you know, new person issue as well. Is that you don't really know what you don't know. I mean, duh, but... come on. There. Now, behind it is nothing. Perfect. Okay. And then in that case... oh, there's some right there, too. There's little bits of iron. Oh, right there. I mean, let's see where that goes. Tucked away in these little crevices. Figure out what else there is as far as useful stuff. I think one just fell. Yeah. The other one's way down there. How best to do that? And you can use it as fuel too. Yep, that's true. Can target it, but it's not going to do me very much good to do that, so I'm not going to do that. Although I could potentially do like this. And then that. And that might do just enough that I can go stand in there. Maybe. This game sometimes. Yes, indeed. What are you frustrated at now, Caledon? Are you building over there, by the way? Part of the issue chopping up is now stuck up in the top of... Yep. 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 I know all about that particular strife and woe. Ah, dang it. I didn't get there. Alright, let's do shifting around here a little bit. You go up there. You can come here. You go there. There we go. And there is not any more iron here. Okay. Put that away then. Oof. Alright, you can go there. You all can come back down into here. Because that's my tailings. So you can't build because someone isn't supplying you with stone, and use your mortar for building their shop instead. There's all kinds of mortar, and you want more stone. There's plenty of sandstone in my stockpiles, Caledon. I have some orders for more mortared stone, but I need to hire a mason to come out and do it. And I set up a crafting order for a bunch. Is Airriss still on? Let's see if we can ping Airriss and see if she can come and do another order. Huh. There we go. Handled. Oh, you're listening. Okay, good. In that case, Airriss, this is your conscience speaking. You must help Wally and Caledon, because if you don't, then Caledon will annoy the crap out of Wally. Definitely need to share your screen with someone on your storages. See? I speak the truth. Yeah, I mean, when you're in game, Batman, the other thing you can do is you know, temporarily give one of us permission to your stockpiles, to your property, and we can just take a look and get a voice chat or something and just talk you through some of it. Either way. And then you can pull us off. But actually, you don't even need to do that because any of us with admin rights can see anything we want anyway. Where'd that limestone go? Jerk, limestone disappeared again. Do eat. Let's see. This, that, and this. I'm guessing that limestone teleported itself up out of the surface. So we will go get that. Or it's down in one of the magic caves that I found the other day. But this is definitely a game where you have to have some experience with it. Like, I think all of us on our first attempt did really, really horribly at how to handle the game and how to, you know, how to manage everything. And then we kind of learned. Each of us kind of picked a specialty. For me, it's mining and related industries. Ontario is really into tree cutting and related wood industries. Caledon's into the food industry. Lana's into the farming, and we just kind of you know, specialize in a way, and we kind of oftentimes pick the same things. You're the woodman. So it's kind of partially that. Like, I mean, I've done all the professions, I think, on a server. Cooking was my last one, and I did that on the last server that I hadn't done. I think I've done everything else. Maybe I haven't done tailoring on a server. Maybe I have. I don't remember. But it's really that kind of game. Oh, it's full. There. Missing frickin'. Definitely gonna, yep. And I think, you know, Joe, there goes my iron pickaxe. And I think Joe is kind of similar in that he likes the hunting and the butchery aspects of the game too. So it's kind of like you'll pick something, you'll find something you like, and you'll kind of maybe not stick with it every time, but it'll be the one you go to more often than not. I even did hunting on a server one time. Hunting and butchery. So I think I've done, if not everything, pretty close to everything. And it's just that you just kind of have to try something, and it'll probably be the thing that you like. You like being able to explore? Yeah. I find the mining component that I'm doing like right now kind of relaxing. Except for when it's being stupid. Like the rocks are teleporting to the surface and such. But it's not really avoidable because that's the way the game is behaving at the moment. And there goes my stone hammer. So let's go up and do some repairs and also shift all this stone up. Upward. 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 And now I got to shift it sideward. There's barely any beets on the map. Yeah. Lana and I were looking at crop yields at some point and noticed that. And something else that was really... and also the prickly pears. I mean, we got like 6 of them right in our area here. But that's about all there are on the map. So, yeah, that's not good either. Do that. You've got those other 2. Good. You enjoy the sounds of the logging? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right, Joe. I haven't done shipwright. You're right. When you're right, you're right. And you're right. So every time I notice these prickly pears are ripe, I go and pick them. Did you plant these pine trees over here, Caledon, like a maniac? You do realize they'll probably just die. Do you not? Okay. Just making sure. Actually, we have more than 6 here, but there's not very many, and most of them are right here in our little area. So I've been trying to pick them when I can, and any seeds I get, I make sure Lana gets so she can repopulate the species. which she hasn't come over and gotten yet, because there are now 5 of them sitting here in this stockpile for her. Repair. Actually, I should just upgrade this to a steel or an iron hammer. Airriss, welcome. Airriss looks like a wild jungle woman here. Nice. And let's do iron hammer. Upgrade. Upgrade iron hammer. Upgrade iron. There we are. And also, I need to repair my iron pick. Think I do here? Yeah, I do that here. This one? You're out of range of iron. Yep. Okay, I will go get some up here. Balanced diet this early in the game is tough to accomplish, and I don't usually even bother because of it. Nice. Thank you, Airriss, for the labor. I will feed it the stone now. That way Calidar will stop yelling. Whining. Complaining. Let's see. It's right there. I gotta probably mine some more, though. Storage. You can go into... Nope. Nope. Where's it going? This one. And also you, but I don't want one of those stacks in there. Because I need space there. But this could go into the small one. Nope, the small one's full of iron. Put that iron into smelting, as well as this iron here. And then the small one can have this. There we go. Yeah, you're right, I am imagining things again. You're right. That is definitely a true statement. Okay, I don't want to move that yet either. Also, no, I am done smelting that. Okay. So I need more sandstone, I think. Mined out. Well, let's see. You need... Yep, I need more sandstone. So let's just mine out some sandstone. We could do it here. Yeah, we could just do it here. Wait, this is facing which direction? South? Better not do it here. Because that's going to hit the river at some point, and I do not want to do that. Because the river is probably, yeah, the river's probably at or below that height. I would really like to go that way with it. So maybe we'll just come in here and get rid of this coal as well while we're here. And then we can do... can do some of this other stuff. Sandstone. Kill 2 birds with 1 sandstone. Because I can target it right out there like that. And be able to place all my stuff. Put that out there too. And we'll take this out. Limestone below us too. Oh yeah, there's like I think I told you before. There's it's open. We want people to play. You know, partially because the bigger the bigger the server, the more collaboration that goes on. Partially because the bigger the server, the less chance there is of somebody who is the only person in a critical industry that decides to quit and completely drags an industry down to nothing. And also because, like I said, we all inexplicably love this game, and we want to share that with other people. So that's why we keep doing these servers every so often, and we would do them more often, I think. But we also don't want to burn people out. The first year we played this game, we did like 7 or 8 servers within about a 6 or 8 month time span. That's a bit much. But some of them lasted like 20 days. We shut down the meteor, and everybody was like, okay, let's start another one. So we did. And then we did. And then we did. And then we did. And it eventually gets to be too much, I think, for a lot of people. But we played a lot of this game. And there's a lot to do. So it's fine to play a lot of it, but you just gotta kind of be careful with that a little bit too. Oops. So I think we burned ourselves and everybody else out in that instance, but you know, we came back. Oh, I did. Just saying, we might have burned ourselves out a little bit. I played on every single one of those servers. A lot. A lot. Who are you calling a bit heavy? Well, let's see. I wish I knew where there was more iron, because I would go straight for it. I think instead we should probably dig to clear a little bit up, maybe? And then down. It's the reason I have a perfect friend like you. Oh boy. Somebody thinks highly of himself. Yeah, and I think, a lot of people did the same, Airriss. It's one of those things where you just kind of, I don't know, had you played it before you joined us, Airriss, or was one of our servers your first real experience other than maybe the tutorial and a little bit of single player? Because I think a lot of people, they saw, one of us playing it on YouTube or Twitch, and we're like, oh, I want to play that game. And they came and joined us, and the rest, as they say, was history. I never picked up my hammer. Oopsie. Maniac's German? Yeah, KOS started it all. Way back when. Dragged Caledorn in with her. Because he was hosting the server. The rest of us got lured in. I actually tried holding off. Bolt's not German. But yeah, I tried holding off on, you know, playing the game, starting the game, you know, buying it and everything, and it didn't last long. It's it was too tempting. Bo lives in Germany, but he's Dutch. He's lived in Germany most of his life, I think, but not actually German. This song's a little weird, a little funky. Last Maniac next time you see him. I thought he was German. He's definitely sounds Germanic, but I don't know. We're just about full, I think, in this stockpile. Yep, just about. Okay. I probably should dig down from here. I should also go check and see what the bottom of the river is, because that's going to be my governing issue here, is what's the bottom of the river. Also, where did I leave that wheelbarrow? Oh, down to the bottom. All the way down to the bottom. Let's lift this stuff out of here. Come on up here. You can't hear him well. Let's see, that's still crafting crap tons of mortared stone, but I should probably shift it around. It's going to probably, yeah, it's going to fill that up. There you go, Calidorn, have some mortared stone. This can come up here then. Not all of it, not all of it. Okay, that's plenty now. Then I can shift the rest of this over here. Somewhere. Don't know where that extra limestone rock went, but it's around here somewhere. Oh, bottom of the river is not that deep. Bottom of the river is shovel 69. Nice. Yeah, elevator storage. Exactly. So we could have actually gone up a little bit higher here. I could have started from 67. I could have actually started here. This is as high as I can go and still be safe from the river leaking in, which is good. Nope, not here. That's Aussie. So we could do that. Man, it's getting dark again. Why does it get dark so easy? It's almost like it's like nighttime or something. I do want to crush this stone, or this, coal. Let's do... Is that 7? Yeah, 7. Noise. That's, minute 30. Iron is a minute 30. Oh, they're all a minute 30. Okay. How much iron do I have that I can crush? 201? That's 15? Plus some? Yeah, let's do like 10, 12 here, maybe. I need some more food pretty soon, Caladrin. I'll come over and raid your pantry. And then this could be like 5, I think. Give or take. Probably close enough. There we go. That'll crush all that up. And is there enough room here? Plenty of room. Good. Alright. And then I can also shake some of this stuff into sand. Ha! And I should probably also go ahead and concentrate some of that. I don't know if I'm going to have enough for a full stack of it. 75. No, I'm not going to have 75, so I'm not going to start that yet then. I don't have to do... Actually, I don't have to do that much. I could do, like, 4? Yeah, I could do them in units of 4. Because that's efficient number. Yeah, I can do that. You have another house idea too? You got like building? Yeah, building is kind of fun. Especially once we get higher level materials and things. Because there's a lot of different styles to the different materials that we don't have right now. But they are... oh, I forgot my hammer again. But they are interesting different styles. Hammer. Need more stone? It's making. The batch that Airriss set up is, still has 68 more to go. And then we can see what happens after that. It's a needy Lord of Tentacles, isn't he? Need just one more. Mm-hmm. Your ideas are of our house with a big-ass dock? Nice. Okay, so the plan here is going to be... This will be the store. I'm going to have to reconfigure it a little bit, like this. So I can put the store in here, and that stockpile is not going to be there forever. But, and then I'm going to want to mine back here to be able to... I don't want human logs as a floor. It's creepy. But this way I can kind of push... I can mine straight back into my my mine. And have this all connected together. At least that's the plan. It's all connected. I should really do that. Just dig a tunnel. And then that way I can have stockpiles here behind the store. Where I have materials that are in the store. And I can shift it around. And put stuff that I've made in the shops up ahead into the store. At least, once again, that's the plan. There's up on the roof of the mine shaft too, Caledon. That's where it's coming out when it's made. Oops, one more. Too hungry. Ooh, iron. Nice. I'll take this one too. I want to reach too far in here, but I'm going to take enough to get a handful anyway. And I'll widen this as I need to. But I wanted to get this hallway kind of thing opened up first. Go. And I'll probably make the store a little bit bigger over time as well. But for now, this will work. Found the sand. Oh, I know where this is going to come out, I think. No. No. It should come out right where that first stockpile is in the mine shaft. Should have brought my wheelbarrow so I didn't have to run back and forth every time. But it's in the bottom of the mine. Christmas Vacation is the best Christmas movie. Wonder if Caledon's ever seen that. I'm going to guess he doesn't like it. If he's seen it. Too slapsticky. Given that he's, well, a Grinch, and he doesn't watch movies much, yeah, there's almost no way that Caledon's seen any Christmas movies, let alone that one in particular. No, you're not the Grinch. You have seen it, and you didn't like it, which is what I predicted. That is a perfect quote for Caledon. Yep. Let's see. Where am I at? I need to get all the way... Actually, I'm slightly... No, actually, I'm here. The mine shaft though is to my it's to my right here. I believe I'm here, but it's over there. This will actually knock me out into basically the stairway. Let's do this. See where I'm at as far as this goes. 1, 2, 3, right here. This one. Bad Santa. I guarantee you Caledon's never seen Bad Santa unless it was on and he happened to be in the room. Too hungry. Alright, we're gonna have to go raid the Caledon's pantry real quick. At least I think I'm right where the mine shaft is. It should be right behind my building, which is right here. Got rather heavy humor. Uh-oh. Am I not remembering this correctly? Oh, you know what? No, it's not here. It's... I went around it. It's actually this over here. 1, 2, 3. I think it's actually right here. Because that's the stockpile on the roof. Yep. That's what I did wrong. There it is. Right there. Ah! Alright. Found our way through. Your room is as dark as your soul? Oh, I should have stayed there when I was there and grabbed the wheelbarrow. Right there. Drop. Those are all pretty good, yep. I will agree with you on those. Oh, I missed. Those as a candidate selection for all of them. Jeez, we're getting ruthless up in here. Let's do this, and that, and this. This way I can transfer from the front here into there someplace. The government took that a long time ago. Okay. So that's... Once again, I've burned through all the queued up stuff here. That whole order. Ontario's forest has issues. It's infected with bison. Yeah. They'll do that. Need to hire Batman to come out and take care of those. Right, this needs to go this way, but I probably need to deal with Galadorn. There we go. Oof. There. He's committing some heresy over there. Revenge should be a pathway. Oh, yes. These naturally growing friggin' saguaro.
Timber!
Yep. Alright, and then I can throw that out of the way for right now. Look at that. You left the stump, though. Oh, well, thank you. Look at all that wood you've got. Make stuff out of wood. What are you making a stone building for? You got all this wood to make stuff out of. Let's see. We got to steal some food from Calidor in here. What do I want to steal? What haven't I eaten yet? Anything? Yeah. Use some protein, but all he's got that has any protein in it and fat in it is mushrooms. We'll take some of those. And then, well, there's fish here too, but probably some of these salads. Like 10 of those. You wanted your house to look mildly presentable and not like a uniform Borg cube? But why not? Finland military. Did I put enough of that over there? Yes, it did. I can pull 80 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do that math right? Yes, I did. All right, and I can shift that back down to the safety zone down there. You go there. Oop, up there. So Calidor, there's some limestone coming out too. If you would like mortared limestone for any reason. Just 40 of it though, so it's more like for decorative stuff than anything else right now. You're not that greedy? I am only making it just to have made it. I didn't have any use for it either right now. Let's see, there's a little bit of iron here. Yeah, I definitely want to do something here to clean this up. A little white knob. We don't need to know about that, Calidor. You could, like, make a tentacled creature out of the limestone up there. I don't know if I can make the bow jet or not. Batman, let me go take a look. Because that might be me. It should be me, I should say. I don't know if I can make it or not yet. Ooh, iron anchors. Make some of those. Someone's gonna want them. Flying spaghetti monster? Yeah. Recurve bow. I need to go grab some cellulose fiber, and we need lumber. So not yet. We need lumber first. Somebody's going to be wanting some sawmills. I'll have to make those soon, but I think we should wait for a little while if we can. But then again, that's where we get the... that's where we get the lumber from, so maybe not waiting. Alright, all that's been made, so we should be able to set up another huge order for generic stone again. Yep, the carpenter makes lumber, actually. I think. Did it say carpenter? Lumber. Lumber. Carpentry, yeah. 30-day time frame. Yeah, we have a meteor, and we need to shoot it down in 30 days, or it crashes. Whether we let it crash or not is up for discussion, but it is there as a threat, and we'll see what happens with it. What else do I have that I want? Gonna need some nails, but not until... I think they're only used in lumber, right? Yeah, lumber stuff. Whatever these wooden molds are, too. Oh, these are for making bricks, aren't they? Ooh. I need those. He's your brother and he's kind of yellowish? Like the color of pasta? Mm-hmm. Ontario, are you still listening? Or have you headed out? Just wanted to know if you have a thought on when you would want to do lumber. A bit longer? Gee, what hat would Caldern want me to wear? Shit. Just dropped like 3 of the hats over there. Out of reach. So, yeah, you can, actually, let me think on how work orders work for hunting. I don't think... Can they give authorization? To hunt on their property with a contract? Yeah, receive permissions. Gain... Okay, so that's the object rights. So the property rights, they could you could give rights for them to or somebody could give you rights to access their property via contract. And then for, you know, a duration of time, whatever you want to have, then you can have access to their property to hunt on their property. So they have to give you rights to hunt on their property, basically. That's how it works. Let's see. How much sand do I have? Sand. 10... 13 times 5 is... I don't have any more down here either, do I? Nope. Okay. I have that much, like 65. Yeah, so you can't harvest unclaimed property unless somebody gives you property rights. That's kind of how it works out. Don't do that. Let's see. So I think I can just put up another order for masonry. This is 0.75, so we could do like not quite 100, like 80. That should be fine. And then mortared stone. Let's do another couple hundred of that. And we'll just do this one. Okay. That way, if Airriss is still listening and wants to wander over sometime, she can wander over and do some more work orders. I just have to set up the work party for it. So let's do this and this, and I've got 3,000 on there, so that was 60 coins. In the home of Caledorn, there is no Christmas food at all. I did tell you he was a Scrooge, right? Or a Grinch or something? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, there we go. Definitely not a Scrooge? Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, you're very... Yeah, you are very Grinchy. You're more Grinchy than Scroogey. Yes. Let's see. Shift this into there. This can go there. That's still good there. This minus one of these should be good. Airriss muted the conscious. Yeah, I don't have that much. $15, 19. If I did 4 more, that's 15. Let's do 4 more then. Sounds serious. Alright. Back to work. No, you can't get fat. You can just eat. Your home was invaded by a goat and a coyote. Was the coyote chasing the goat, or is there some other arrangement happening? Yes. So I should probably keep working on that space in here. No, not this space in here. Up 1. We don't need other mutants around. Nice. Let's do like this. Put this down here somewhere. And I can work this out here. Do 2 more. Alrighty, Ontario, have a good night. Does Caledorn have 6 eyes? He could, yes. He has a similar hat. Handmade hat. Mine is purchased on Amazon. But he has a similar hat, so he probably could have 6 eyes right now. Was definitely a goat. Yep, I have 4 nearly all the time. It is only when I sleep that I reduce it down to 2 for the most part. Airriss, welcome back. Thank you for coming over and helping out. I will give you more reputation tomorrow. There's a max amount of reputation that can be issued in a day, which is Sag. because I would give you more if I could. Heading out to Batman? Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna actually have to wrap up soon as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I have to be up early again tomorrow. So, life goes on, right? Hopefully some of the info retains. Well, hit me up. Ping me on Discord. I'll be on intermittently tomorrow if you're on doing stuff, and I can help out. Or, you know, anybody really can help out, but go there, there, back we go. I'm just going to dig out a little bit more of this area that I want to do here for a stockpile. That way I can have a stockpile in the new store. At least eventually. Let's see, you here? Now let's go back here and do it. 1. I've been live for almost 2 hours. And that's about all I can do most days. So, sad to say, but that's the way that it goes.
Heretic.
There is that too, yep. Things to do tomorrow. Well, that's never going to happen, unfortunately. Can't just make changes to everybody on my own whims. I'm not Calidorn. Okay. Yep. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to... Yep, gonna have to shift some more stuff around real quick. Here. Calidorn forsakes us anyway? Well, so the reason I'm live today is because, well, I would normally be on a Sunday anyway. All my stuff is done for today, and I was going to be playing Eco anyway. So I figured we could have a chat while I was here. You know? I meant to seal that off, though. Nope, there is no damage to your character at all. One semi-exception to that is you can be attacked by aggressive animals. And if you are attacked by aggressive animals, then they will take away some of your calories when they bite you. But you do not take any actual damage at all. And we're full again. Oops, wrong way. That way. This goes there, there. Come on. There we go. No, not off this week. No. Of my team of 4.5 people, 2 of them are off this week, so I am not off. Alright, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta go 1 more level, and then that'll be big enough to stick a stockpile in here. Although I'm actually gonna go up 2 levels, probably, and put a roof on it. And then I'll make this into some sort of an edifice so that it looks like, you know, stone, whatever. I don't know why I keep pushing this over there. It doesn't need to be pushed over there. I can deal with it from here. So let's just go upstairs real quick. I'm gonna switch this around so that it's... somebody can't get in that way. Not that they can't get there through the mine anyways, but eventually I'll seal that off, but not right now. And let's see here. Oh, shifting stone around. That's what it's going to do. Shift some stone around. Shift some mortared around. Down here. Up there. Move this back. And what do you say? You need more... You need 1 more rock? Really? Okay. And I got to put some sand in its way as well, so we'll have to deal with that as well. But that'll be for another day. Well, I appreciate the thought, Addicted, but I don't have a whole lot of faith, I guess, in anybody I know ever winning the lottery. It's not likely. Let's find ourselves a raid target. Let's see here. We should raid Ogrimskar. He's playing Baldur's Gate 3. He's also playing here on the Eco server, and he's also a Red Circuit associate. So give him a look, give him a like, give him a follow. Well, not a like. Give him a follow if you like. Say hello either way so that we can, you know, spread the love around a little bit. Stick around for the raid so that you are counted. Pop into my Discord for community game night on Fridays. Also, you can take a look here to join Caledron's Discord if you'd like to join the Eco server. Make sure you go in there and look for the community game section to figure out how to get in there. And this week, I will be live again on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. We're going to go back to some Factorio starting on Tuesday, most likely. But there will still be some Eco at least once a week. I plan on that for the next couple weeks at least, so that we can, you know, keep up the progress, and we'll fly around and look at what everybody else has been working on, and see what else is going on over around there. So, thank you all for coming tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for the chats and the redeems. And let's see here. Anna, thank you for the resub. Kintaru, thank you for the follow. And Sucrose Sukatan, welcome for the follow thank you for the follow as well. And I will see you all again on Tuesday, unless I see you in game in Eco. So I will be around as usual, intermittently throughout the day. And you can reach out to me if you have questions, of course, if you are playing on the server, or for anything else for that matter. Thanks for coming, everybody, and we will see you all again Tuesday, and Merry Christmas. Bye for now.